Webflow apps extend Webflow's core features like forms, CMS, and even your site design itself by connecting your site to powerful third-party tools, all without writing any custom code. For example, maybe you want your Webflow site to automatically send form submissions to something like HubSpot. Or maybe you want deeper insight into how people are actually using your site through Google Site Tools. Or maybe you're just designing and you want to pull in images or animations directly onto your canvas using Unsplash or Lottie files. The big idea is this: apps let Webflow plug in the tools you're already using without forcing you to rebuild your workflow or leave the Webflow canvas. So, in this video, we're going to cover 3 things: how to use them at a high level, when apps are the right choice, and how to uninstall apps. Okay, first part. You can add Webflow apps in 2 ways: from the Webflow app marketplace or directly from the apps panel inside Webflow. Once you open the apps panel, you can go up to type and search for what you're looking for. Select an app and install it on your site, or you can choose to install it on your entire workspace. And at this point, it varies from app to app. For example, with the Unsplash app, you can install it and start adding images immediately. Pretty simple. With an automation tool like Make, after you launch the app, you'll need to authorize Webflow from inside Make's platform before anything works. And with something like Figma to Webflow, you'll need both the Figma plugin and the Webflow app open at the same time to sync your styles. Different tools, different workflows. And don't worry, you don't need to memorize these steps. Each app guides you through its own setup, including permissions and configuration. So you always know what it is accessing and why. They all follow the same basic pattern: install, authorize and configure, use. That's it. Okay, now for the question everyone eventually asks: when do I use an app? And the answer is, it depends. Again, apps are great when you want to extend Webflow using something that's already been built, tested, and packaged up with a guided setup. So it's helpful when you want something quicker and easier. Now, let's talk about a more custom option, like using APIs. APIs are powerful, like very powerful. In fact, Webflow has many APIs for accessing and controlling different parts of your site. But APIs are what you use when you need something very specific to your needs. The app you want doesn't exist, or you're working with developers and building a custom website experience. APIs give you a lot more control, but with that, it also comes with more setup and maintenance, often outside of Webflow. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but working with APIs makes the most sense when you truly need that level of flexibility or customization. That's why Webflow apps are often the best first step when extending Webflow. They let you move fast while staying inside the tools you already know. So, the biggest takeaway to remember: if an app can do what you need, start with an app. If you hit a wall, then you should consider working with a developer to build a custom integration with Webflow's APIs. Finally, let's quickly talk about uninstalling apps, which is pretty straightforward. Back in Webflow, back in the apps panel, find the app you want to remove and click Remove App. You'll get taken to either your site settings or workspace settings, whichever one you installed the app to. And under View Details, you can uninstall the app, then Confirm. You're probably thinking, Greemer, why didn't you just show us how to remove the app from the site or the workspace settings? Well, now you know how to do it from the canvas too. You're welcome. One important thing to note: removing an app doesn't automatically remove the elements it added to your site. Those elements stay. So, to recap, Webflow apps lets you extend what Webflow can do by connecting your sites to powerful third-party tools without leaving the canvas or writing custom code. And while APIs and automation tools absolutely have their place, apps are often the best first step when you want to expand Webflow beyond its native features. That's an intro to Webflow apps in Webflow.